Welcome to another episode of our daily chat reviews. Another day has closed, which is Wednesday, and for DXY, of course, nothing is really happening because we are still trading within Monday's trading range, with price today failing to close or take out the high of Monday, but rather took out the high of Tuesday. Yesterday, if you remember, I mentioned that I wanted to see price use the gap that was created here. Like one of the scenarios I painted was to use this here as a support level for up higher. That didn't happen, but on the EURUSD, we rather took out the high, came into this block, right? This fair value gap, took out the high here, but failed to close or take out the previous day's low, right? So we are seeing the dollar fail to run the lows but take out the highs. But on EU, they took out the high but failed to run the lows, right? It's also still trading within Monday's range. And all this is due to the big news event FOMC coming up for Friday. So this is much expected. The cable was, on the other hand, traded very well. It came all the way above Monday's high. We traded into the fair value gap that was left here. This is a good one. Why? Because apart from this being a fair value gap, which is very needful, we also had this one here, an inversion gap. So it's almost the same area, making this level very, very sensitive. So if you've seen a rejection here, this could probably, you'd see that we had two key levels confluenting there, making this level very, very efficient. So we had a day trade above Tuesday and Monday's high, rejected hardly, and then traded below, also closed below the previous day's low, right? And also traded back into the Monday's trading range. But the most important thing here is it looks to me like cable is attempting to go for the lows of Monday and then, if possible, trade into this gap we have here, right? Now for EU, still consolidating. Price traded into this fair value gap and then actually rejected, but not as hard as cable did, closing back within the day's trading range. And then also we have for the dollar index also holding up very good, but due to the news, we fail to see any expansions, right? So I am still holding my bias. I'm still looking at what's going to happen here within this particular level that we are trading to. If we are able to trade any higher above the Monday's highs and close above it, then we can perhaps expect an expansion above to take out this level. But I'm not really sure because of where price is actually trading. We are not trading above the EQ of the trading range into a premium level where we have this fair value gap, big one there. Anything could happen. You could see price expand and then reject back in there. So I'll be traveling tomorrow first thing in the morning. I'll take advantage of that to stay away from the market for the rest of the week, which is Thursday and Friday. Trading is actually done for me this week. It's best I stay out of the market and not take any trades for the rest of the week and come back to see what the chart has for me the week that follows this one, right? As it stands now, anything at all can happen. I don't really have much even though I'm expecting that dollar trades to take out the Monday's high, which is probably going to happen first thing tomorrow. Anything at all could happen, but anything that follows that price should tell what it wants to do. But like I'm saying, I won't be here to take any trades because I will be traveling out of the city tomorrow. Let me see how the day traded. So Wednesday, then Tuesday closed. Yeah. Right, consolidation expand came back to this fair value gap, expanded, failed to close or take out the expanded, came back in. So consolidation for the rest of the trading day. Nothing really much. Nothing much. Same thing happened on EU, except for GU that took out the previous day's high. Actually, EU took out previous day's high, and then broke down on the H1. This was used as the pullback into this fair value gap. Let me just expand this so that's clear. All right, take it out, close below this, leaves the fair value gap, comes back to it, and then tags, but actually fails to. I actually took a trade here on the M15. Let me go to the M15. Right, when I saw price trade to close below this level, I took a position there, but price really didn't do much. As soon as this one closed, was it this? Yeah, no, was it this? I think it was, yeah, I think I took the position here. Once it's closed, this was the position I took. Yeah, stops above this. I think it was this or that. And then I was looking for the Monday's lows, and then if possible a 2-hour trade, right? But that didn't happen. As you can see, the rest of the day went into consolidation. So I closed the trade at the break-even point, right? Because I don't want to sit in this consolidation, knowing that there's a big news coming up, right? So I closed the trade. That'll be it for me for this week. I'm traveling tomorrow and won't have time to look at the chart from my phone. However, I will try to record videos after market close if I can send it over to the YouTube channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. If these videos have been any helpful, do like, subscribe, and share if you have to. I will see you when I come back again to the chats.